Welcome in everybody. Today, it's gonna be a different type of video. We will not be reacting to anything, but I just want to have a conversation about one of my favorite manga slash anime. Can you guys take a guess? You wanna know what we're gonna be talking about? Don't know? Here. We're gonna be talking about Eyeshield 21. One, if not my all, you know what? Top five. I think it's like top five manga you should read, or maybe it's like a top 25 animes you should watch. But reading, definitely. If you have the time and you want to pick something up, this is the way to go. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is because you know how Bleach, no, not Bleach, what's that anime?
Naruto, One Piece.
One Piece.
Oh, okay.
They're getting like a remake. So they're like condensing all the One Piece episodes so that it's much more
Concise.
and bearable to watch. Because I, for the longest time, all right, to be fair, I have watched the first 300 episodes of One Piece, and I'm like, still going, huh? And it's like, I don't want to keep watching. It's the same thing. It's like when I was watching Detective Conan, I like,
Oh god.
500 episodes. I'm like, still going, huh? I don't know. It's either my attention span has like dramatically gone down since I was younger, or it's just been going on for way too long. It's like at some point it's gotta end, right? Right.
I mean, it did end for Pokemon with Ash's Journey.
Yeah, but aren't they still making more?
Yeah, but the thing is that they are making more Pokemon episodes, but with a different main character now. So essentially, you could say it's a new journey compared to or a new series than following the original Pokemon. At least they decided to do something different. One Piece is still going around with finding the One Piece or whatever you think the plot of One Piece is. Or Detective Conan, which the plot is
I mean, it's just I don't know. I think it's just him trying to
still be his high school self again.
I mean, it's like 1,000 chapters, and like I think the plot is progressing. I think like
How many years has it been?
I don't know, it's probably like 30 years.
And how many years has passed in the series?
Oh, that I don't know. Like I remember they like have flip phones, and now they have like smartphones. So
Oh my god, what the hell?
yeah, exactly. It's like, but the reason why I brought up this topic is because I started to reread Eyeshield 21 again. Like I usually do like a yearly read, so it's like every year I like go back, reread it, see if it still holds up, and you know what? It still holds up. Like nothing can beat it. Like in terms of like character development, terms of I don't know, the art progressively getting better throughout the years because you can noticeably look at the changes. Like if you read like the first like I don't know, first 5, 10 volumes, they're like it's like the most basic characters. And then afterwards, they're like a sudden change in art and like, damn, what happened here?
Before moving on, how about we give a little background history of what Eyeshield 21 is?
Well, I can tell you this. I don't know the reason why he won't. Actually, you know what? Maybe it will tell me the reason. Let's see. Ever since I was young, I have always loved the idea of strategy. With a strategy as the basis, you can use power and speed to bring down your opponent. How fantastic. I was on fire. Football is that kind of sport. You don't even really have to know much about the rules. Even the character. Well, I thought he would have told me why he went. You know what? That doesn't matter. But like, I can tell you, this is about our boy Senna. He is the meekest of meekest anime protagonists there is. But once he changes into an Eye Shield persona, then he changes. Basically, to like sum up this anime without giving anything away, it is one of those animes where sports. So they gotta win nationals or
or whatever the main championship is.
And then it's about character growth, which Senna does that throughout the series. You gotta read it to figure out how much he fully developed. But then you have like a whole different arrays of like characters that helps him develop. You have Hiruma,
Quarterback.
the quarterback. You have Kurita, the linebacker. You have Monta, the catcher. Then you have the three brothers that are not brothers, but they were basically delinquents that got forced into playing football with them, and then they become part of the team. Oh, you know what? I'm just badgering at this point. Like the whole premise of this manga is that Senna wants to help Kurita and Hiruma get to the Christmas Bowl, but he's not good at football. He's fast. He's so fast that he can basically outrun anybody in 40 meters. No, wait, no, not 40 meters.
Well, essentially,
40 yards. That's what.
Yeah.
40 yards. So then basically, you just, throughout the entire story, you just see him playing football and trying to beat every opponent while trying to get to the Christmas Bowl.
Once again, it is just a sports anime, but what makes this sports anime completely different from other sports anime is that it's enjoyable.
I mean, I don't know, like, I love Slam Dunk, but, like, I feel like Eyeshield 21 is one of those sports manga or anime that's not, like, heavily talked about because I think it's, like, wasn't as popular out in
What, Japan or
outside of Japan. Because I think inside Japan, it, like, made American football bigger, but, like, you, like, hardly talk, like, if we talk to anybody, like, for instance, you guys listening, like, did anybody of you knew about Eyeshield 21 before I started talking about it? Like, let us know in the comment. We are, like, basically one of the few people that I, like, talked to that knew what Eyeshield 21 is. Like, I think, like, the only other person that I talked about Eyeshield 21 was to, like, a girl in college. We're, like, in the same club, and we're, like, talk about what's our favorite anime or manga, and she brought up Eyeshield 21. It's like, damn.
Interesting.
I'm like, damn, can't believe somebody that's not me talked about this very like niche anime.
Well, compared to other sports anime, sports animes that blew up was a prime example, Haikyuu. So if you were to compare to Haikyuu to Eyeshield 21, what made you think Haikyuu blew up more than Eyeshield 21?
Well, I think that Haikyuu blew up because it's volleyball. I think volleyball is just
More popular than American football?
well, American football is only popular in America, but I think that at a national level, volleyball is much more known to the whole world. So more people know about volleyball than American football.
Okay, sure. Then let's go with Blue Lock, soccer, or football. Why is football better than American football in this situation?
Well, I don't know if it's better, but
Not better, but like popular, I guess.
every country plays it. It's popular everywhere, like Japan, Korea, all the Asian countries, Europe, like everywhere that's not the U.S. I guess.
Well, to be fair, having a sport called American football, I wonder where it could be popular at.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like this is like a very like niche sports that the Western audience don't. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I just like I think it's because Americans already know about like American football, so it's like they're like, yeah, no, we don't want to watch it. But like in Japan, it's like, what the hell is American football? Like, you know?
So, if Eyeshield 21 does get a remake, or deserves to get a remake, do you think it will actually blow up like how IQ or Blue Lock did?
Okay, see, it's like for the past few years, they have been like giving out so many remakes, like Digimon,
Yeah.
Shaman King, One Piece is getting a remake.
Yep. Technically, Dragon Ball is making a remake of their recent movies, like Beerus and Resurrection of Frieza.
So Dragon Ball, Fruits Basket, fucking Spice and Wolf. All these animes are getting remakes. It's like, are they getting remakes because they're like popular and they can like
Afford it?
yeah? I want like listen to me out here. It's like I want you guys to spread the word for anybody that's listening to us, and you know somebody in Japan, like the companies that like picks up on anime and like decides whether they should like be anime or not. I want you to tell us like, hey, this one Asian guy in the U.S. It's like wants Eyeshield 21 to be the next remake because in terms of like storytelling, I think it's like one of like the very few sports anime that I've like actually cared for and like have shed tears for it because it's 33 volumes long and like you're like oh it can't be this good but like nah it's actually that good. What I think most animes nowadays like lack is storytelling. Actually, what I don't think it's anime. I think it's just in general like storytelling has been like lazy. Like don't get me wrong, I'm not saying original because like technically there's nothing original anymore.
Yes.
What I want to see more is not originality, is more I want the story to be better written, characters to either be like really loved or really hated because if you really hate a character, then it means that you're invested in the story. If you really love a character, then you're like very invested in the story. But like nowadays, like if you watch anime, do you ever feel like, nah, it's just, I'm just not.
You're not vibing with it.
Yeah, it's like, I've been watching a lot of anime recently, and like, I choose what I want to watch,
Yeah.
but then I'm like, I click on it, I start watching, it's like, damn, I gotta sit through like more episodes of this. It's like, I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm saying that somewhere along the line, the story is just not as compelling as what you initially thought. And either that could be due to the fact that, yeah, the story ain't that good, or like, think that like this would be like the next best thing. Because I read a lot. Like, I read a lot of mangas, I read a lot of manhwas. For anyone that don't know, manhwas like the Korean version. I honestly have been enjoying reading those more than mangas because, one, it's colored.
Okay.
And like sometimes the art is just be hitting. Like they're so beautifully drawn and like it's colored. I'm like, damn, it's two. It's like, I mean, I guess like I think because it like it's different because you instead of like reading from like right to left, you read
Top to bottom.
top to bottom.
Left, right, top, bottom. Well, in manga, you read right to left and you follow the guidelines of how the speech bubble guides you. In manhwa, you can clearly know when it starts and how it goes down.
Yeah, so like for anyone that like watched Solo Leveling and didn't know there was a manhwa to begin with, that's like a clear example of what manhwa is, Solo Leveling. But I think that in terms of like better stories, there are better stories out there in manhwas. Like one of like the best one that I've read, it's called The Greatest Estate Developer. Like
Okay, a state developer, what could it be about?
story was good, character development, A tier, comedy, it was very funny.
Okay.
It's like it just sucks you in. It's more like, man, I can't put this down. There's so much that I want to read. And like I was reading it as it was coming out. I was like, damn. This is like the one time where like I want the next chapter. Like I don't want like I want this to be over, but I'm like I want I want to know like where the story is going.
Well, then comparing that to Eyeshield 21, which came out like what 2000s?
I think like 2002.
Okay. Seeing as that this is an older manga, how is that the story is better back then than now? Then
Okay, you know what? I'm like getting sidetracked, but like getting back to the story. a lot of animes are like getting remakes, and they're essentially making them look better, and
Okay.
they're modernizing it.
Sure. Yes.
So I just want one of my most beloved manga slash anime to like be revamped so that I could like introduce it to like more people. Because like, do I personally want it? Yes, but I think that more people should know about this manga slash anime. Well, actually, you know what? I think it's better for you to like read it than like watch it. But it's almost the same thing. But like the anime like didn't like really like enthrall me as much as reading it, because like when I was watching the anime, I mean, I guess because it's a symptom of me reading it that I'm like, I already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But it's more like I wanted to keep reading more, but it's not necessarily that I want to like keep watching the anime. You know?
The animation just wasn't hitting per se, or like the pacing just didn't felt as right as the manga.
Well, yeah, there's 33 volumes of it. It's like I don't. If it does get a remake, I think they probably have to like condense it. You know what? No, this is what I personally want. It's like the anime's already been made, right?
Yes.
Just make it where they're playing at the Christmas Bowl. Spoilers. Essentially, the whole anime ends with them facing their number one rivals, the Ojo White Knights, and then beating them so that they can advance to the Christmas Bowl. And that's where it ends. So what I want is for
Then to finish it.
no, because there's like two more arcs. You got the Christmas Bowl, and then you have like the World Football Association, whatever it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah.
But I want them to just animate the Christmas Bowl match, which I think was one of like the best matches they had,
Oh, for sure.
because legit all like the culmination of what everyone learned was used in that one match.
Mm.
And that's what I want to see. I want like clean animation. I want like good music. I want them just to make it so that I can like finally see like how it would have been animated. Because I can tell you, like I remember most of what happened in the Christmas Bowl, but it's like that's very rare of me to like say, because I've read a whole lot. Like if you see this, I don't know if you guys can see this, but like this is like,
A wall of manga.
and this is like only a little bit. I have more. Like I collected a lot more, and I've read online a lot more. There are like very few mangas that I've read where I can like page by page remember exactly what happens.
Mm.
Actually, you know what? No, this is how much I love this. I actually could almost remember every character in Eyeshield 21, because you know how hard it is to like memorize every name, every character, name you all the Hashiras in Demon Slayer. Hell no.
I probably can if I really try hard enough.
Wait, no. I can name Rengoku. That's
Okay,
about it.
cool. He had a whole movie about it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm like I couldn't name you. I could like tell you like what they were. Like you got the water one,
Yeah.
you got the insect one,
Okay.
you got the snake one.
Yeah.
I don't know what the big guy was. I'm like
He's stoned.
Oh yeah, I'm like I would say it's like a bowler. Then you have fucking Oh wait, no.
Tanjiro is not a Hashira.
You had that pink hair girl.
That's love.
That's about it. That's about all I remember.
And
Like,
he forgot wind and mist, but whatever.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't remember their names, but like for me, it is very rare to like remember most of these names, and like somebody out there to like bring back my childhood. It's like I want I Show 21. Just give me maybe I don't know, like maybe like 2 seasons worth of I Show 21, just the Christmas Bowl. I don't care about anything afterwards. I don't care anything before. We are doing the Christmas Bowl. This is exactly where all the action is. This is where all the love that every character's wanted. Like that's what I want. I want somebody to pick it up.
And finish it.
Like that's about it. Like that's what I want. And if you agree with me, if you know what I'm talking about, hit that like button. I don't know, write a comment saying that this guy's delusional. There's a lot better animes out there. And if there are, let me know. Or actually, you know what? Mangas or anime. Whatever you want to let me know. Let me know which one's better, more deserving of something than Eyeshield 21. And look forward because there's going to be more videos like this where I want either like certain mangas to be animated
Mm-hmm.
or I think that you should probably like read certain mangas because they're that good or manhwas because I've been really wanting to like have more people read manhwas because they're just so much better. If you want, I also have an anime and manga spreadsheet where I will share and like you can see what I rate, what I read or watch. If you want to support our channel, please subscribe. It'll mean a lot to us. And I just want to have an honest conversation with you guys. We'll choose one comment per episode. We'll read it and we'll discuss it.
Sure.
Look forward to the next video.